Hi guys, this is Kaylee again for my second audio recording / lecture, whatever you want to call it, for my term project. And in this recording we're going to be focusing on infancy, specifically how the internet has been changing how infants develop. Due to the fact that infants aren't really able to do a lot of things independently, especially access the internet most of the time, there is limited research surrounding this topic. However, don't let that mislead you and make you think that the internet isn't changing the way that infants develop, because the caregivers or the parents who are also increasingly using the internet, along with the increased amount of children that are using the internet over the past couple of years, they influence how this infant develops in a huge way. I believe that it is so crucial that parents understand how much they affect their child's development, including infant development. So I'm going to do a separate recording later in the series entitled Parenting and the Internet, where I will expand upon this topic in a broader sense of how infants truly are affected by this age of technology in ways that people often don't consider. I am going to focus on one group of infants in this recording, and that is at-risk infants. So I'm going to be discussing a study conducted by Baggett and colleagues, conducted in 2009. Researchers gathered 40 infant parent dyads who were at risk for poor social emotional outcomes and wanted to see how an internet-based computer-delivered parent training intervention, aka InfantNet, would work in helping these children. So they conducted a randomized controlled trial of this InfantNet intervention. Researchers designed this study in order to answer 4 different research questions. The first question was whether parents would even engage in this internet-based intervention. The second question was whether the intervention would even work, therefore improving the infant's social outcomes. The third question was whether this internet-based intervention could act as a buffer against maternal depressive symptoms. And the fourth question was whether mothers in this study would perceive the internet-based intervention as easy and satisfying to use. Researchers found very promising results for several of their research questions. First of all, mothers engaged highly in the program and found it very easy and satisfying to use, giving hope for future intervention programs that can be designed online cheaply and then distributed for even cheaper for at-risk families. Furthermore, they found that this could also act as a buffer against maternal depressive symptoms, making it easier for infants to develop in a healthy manner, given the fact that their caregiver will also be healthier. Overall, the internet and technology is making development for infants way more safer and healthier due to the fact that scientists are better able to study infant development and understand it in new ways like we couldn't before. So this is wrapping up my second recording specifically on infants and how they're developing and how the internet is changing that. Again, I'm going to touch up more on this topic later. Thanks for listening.